Big Ballers, Triple B's. Shout out to Hoop Journey.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Julian from Hoop Journey. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we all know the news. Boogie Cousins headed to the Warriors, just breaking the NBA this season, and headed to the Warriors on that 1 year, $5.3 million deal, the bare minimum he could have gotten. He's just there for 1 year, trying to collect a ring and ride out. But is a LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard duo enough to defeat the Warriors and their new super team? You know, 1 through 5, they are loaded with all-stars. Off the bench, you have Andre Iguodala and Sean Livingston, good role players off the bench. Quinn Cook, who can make a bunch of threes. But with LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard mixed with Lonzo Ball and whatever free agents they signed, you know, so far they signed Rajon Rondo, Lance Stevenson, JaVale McGee, and they re-signed KCP, losing Julius Randle to the Pelicans on a 2-year, $18 million deal, which is kind of ridiculous. That is a very low ball, and I think the Lakers really could have matched that if they wanted to, but they're saving their cap space. They're trying to sign another big free agent, I don't know, or make some moves, but I'm not sure. They're running out of time. One of the really good free agents that is left is Tyreke Evans. He's going to cost you a little bit, but he can definitely get a bucket for you when you need it, and he's a good playmaker as well. He ran the point a lot for Memphis when Mike Conley Jr. was out this season, so maybe that's the direction Magic wants to head in, put him at the 2 guard, because they're very weak at that position with KCP there. And looks like they won't be re-signing Isaiah Thomas, so that's more scoring off the table. And if they do trade for Kawhi Leonard, they will lose so many young assets. Well, Brandon Ingram will definitely be in that conversation. They'll lose a couple draft picks. They don't want to trade Kuzma for Kawhi, but if they do, he's going to have to be included in that package. But the Lakers are offering the Spurs a minimum. You know, I think, or it hasn't been reported officially, but if a deal was already been done, like if they would have already accepted it, because Kawhi Leonard has made it clear he does not want to play for any team but the Lakers, and that's going to scare the Celtics away who want Kawhi, because they're not convinced they can convince him to stay for a year, because he's showed that he'll sit out no matter what. Doctors can clear him and he'll still say he has an injury. A lot of people to this day still don't believe Kawhi Leonard was injured. They're saying he just had a bruised thigh. That was not the problem. You know, he went to doctors who said he had that quadricep injury. And if a player says his body's not right, you have to go with his word no matter what. But Kawhi trying to get to LA, if he wants to, he can force his way there. But it'll be very tough, and it'll definitely destroy his reputation of being that quiet, humble, nice guy, because, you know, he's gonna have to reject teams saying that if you trade for me, I'm just gonna sit out with injury. I'm not gonna play for your team no matter what. You're just gonna waste your time and your players. So you know, a lot of teams not trying to go down that road, and the Spurs are gonna have to trade him to the Lakers eventually for something. You know, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, I think, and a couple draft picks. I think you know, because Kawhi's made it so clear he wants to go to the Lakers are not trying to give up their whole team. You know, the max they'll probably get is Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Josh Hart. The Spurs have made it clear they do not want Lonzo Ball. But if you take those 3 guys away from the Lakers, I mean, that's just the core disappearing. Josh Hart, we all know he was getting buckets at the end of the season, coming off that broken, I believe broke his hand. But even before that, he was getting buckets. He's a really good 3-point shooter as well. Brandon Ingram has a high ceiling, high potential KD-like player. A lot of people compare him to, but I just want to see LeBron and Kawhi. Can they compete against the Warriors? I'm not sure if they can, but if any duo was going to be able to do it, it would be them. We all know DeMarcus Cousins won't be able to play till around December, January time, and he's coming off that ruptured Achilles. Not sure if he'll be 100%. And the Warriors, we all know, with Kevin Durant, almost lost to the duo of Chris Paul and James Harden. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this. If Kawhi Leonard was able to go to LA with Bron, do you think somehow they could pull it off? I mean, LeBron James has shown that he can do the unknown. And if you just give him a couple pieces who are balling, Kawhi Leonard, in my opinion, is a top 3 player when he is healthy and on his game. Lonzo Ball, I feel, is super underrated in my opinion. I think he's going to show a lot of people what he can do this season. And you have two playmakers with LeBron and Lonzo. Those are two players you can have on the floor at all times. Sort of like what the Rockets did with James Harden and Chris Paul. When Chris Paul subs out, James Harden's running that point. And, you know, they have a really good playmaker. The same concept with the Lakers. Lonzo goes to the bench, you have LeBron. If LeBron goes to the bench, you have Lonzo. And then adding Rajon Rondo, a nice, you know, offensive anchor for your team who's just going to run the point to the maximum capability he can. They just need to add a couple more pieces. And we'll see what can happen. Anything can happen in the NBA. I'm really trying to see LeBron win his fourth, and I really don't want the Warriors to win because this is just getting ridiculous. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. It's Julian from Hoop Journey, and I'm out.
That's what happened.